Yeah, I rap, but I'm a rapper in a chair, and I'm good at it. So it's like,
Nice.
you feel me? Yeah, like people, it all comes together. It has to be. It don't have to be, because it's gonna be that day I hit that stage and I stand up on them niggas like, yeah, y'all, you feel me?
Okay.
Walk it again. They go like,
Okay.
oh, shit. But when that time comes, it's gonna come.
Yeah, you've been working on it. I bet.
I'm so nervous.
You nervous? You've been everywhere. What you nervous for?
I don't know. I'm always nervous. Y'all don't be knowing. I be hiding it real well.
I bet. Welcome to the C.D.O.T Talks Podcast, episode 2, season 2. We got MiaMoney. Ooh.
You know, what's up? MiaMoney in this bitch, you know.
Okay.
How you been?
How you been?
I'm good, you know, thugging.
Okay.
Visiting you.
Okay. Dope. I've been admiring you for a long time, supporting you for a long time.
Thank you. It really
I'm
means
really
a lot.
excited to talk to you.
Thank you.
First, I know today you went to a funeral before you got here, right?
Yeah.
So I want to get into that first before we start anything. So
R.P. Robbie. That
Okay.
was someone who's like very close to me. Yeah, he just recently passed. He did all my tattoos on my body for real.
Wow, okay.
I was like my partner in crime for real. We used to be trapping, running around the city, fighting, doing all this type of shit, crazy shit. But if you know, you feel me? Like, but he was a real lit tattoo artist. RP to him. That's why y'all got me in here looking like a church woman today, because I went to his funeral. I didn't cry my lashes off, but it's all good. Shout out to him. He in a better place now, and yeah.
rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. First thing we want to get into is how did you grow up? Where you from? Speak on that.
Well, how I grew up, where I'm from. Originally, I'm from Camden, Jersey.
Okay, wow, I didn't know
But
that.
yeah, a lot of people don't know that because I just rep Richmond so hard. But I always shout out Camden, it's my hometown. But I really rep Richmond because I've been here since I was 1. But I just was back and forth. Like, my grandma was out there, so that's my mom's mom. Like, my mom was taking care of my grandma. So we was always back and forth. I was around my cousins for a good amount of time. Like, I didn't have no friends out here until, like, I hit, 4. I had my first friend. When we moved here, I moved to Southside first.
Okay.
My
That's
dad,
where I'm
RP, my dad, he just recently passed, too.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that was my dog, for real. He was a wild nigga. He got us kicked from Southside, house raided. We went to Henrico, then left him. Then that house got raided too. We went to Hanover, back to Henrico, to north side of Henrico, to Highland Park, to Southside. I went all over, but where I went to school was Henrico, Glen Allen.
Okay.
I went to school there. Then I moved, but I was still going to school over there. I was supposed to go to Henrico, but I got kicked out of school.
Okay.
I couldn't go to no school in Virginia, at all.
What you
No.
doing?
It was like when you go against the school board, it's like judges. It's like crazy. Like they're like, no. And one black person on the school board, like he was ready to say yeah. No, I think he did vote me yeah to go to school, but it was overridden because everybody else voted no. So I was kicked out of school for a time period, and
Can you speak on why?
I was just bad.
Okay.
That's my file was like like my brother, he had got to fighting with 2 niggas, and I jumped in, and I got kicked out. Not kicked out, suspended. And we had a little school meeting. They put out his file and they put out mine. His is like this big, and mine is like, they're like, you can't keep getting in trouble. And when they tell you can't keep getting in trouble, you ready to get kicked out, you really can't keep getting in trouble. And it's like when they tell you not to do something, for me, it's hard not to do. So I still kept getting in trouble. And it's like they wanted me to get in trouble. But I was always in trouble. I kept going to in-school suspension, out-school suspension. Then the last straw, I got caught. So I had got suspended. This girl put liquor in my book bag. I didn't know. But they suspended me for that. They told me I cannot get in trouble no more after that. But then I was selling weed in school. And see, me being dumb, my friend went to smoke so bad, I went and smoked with her on the outside at the baseball little field. But then she was like, let's go downstairs. So I'm like, all right. We went downstairs. As soon as we went down there, they're like, oh, y'all smell like that gas. Next thing you know, teachers coming, man, I get kicked out of school for selling weed, basically, because they found my shit, they searched me. I get charged and shit. That was the end of that. They was like, you cannot come back. That was just, the last straw.
That was at Glen Allen, right?
Yeah, I went to Hermitage.
Okay.
And my administrator used to be like, the way you going, you ain't gonna be nothing in life. The way you going. And I used to be like, I ain't tripping. I'm gonna be a rapper. You think I'm worried?
Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
You think I'm worried about all this? Like, I'm gonna be, I ain't need to trip about none of that. Like, I used to always say that. Like, I'm gonna be a rapper. Like, you need to be a lawyer the way you be talking yourself out of trouble. Because I used to be spending books on them sometimes. Like, but yeah, my school time was alright. It's cool, though.
So what ended up happening? So did you end up graduating from high school?
Yeah, okay, so eventually I was stuck in for a while. Like, first I was kicked out for some months. Like, for almost this whole school year. Like, I was thugging. Then, RP Robbie. I was thugging for real. I'm not trying to go back to school. They was like, if you don't go to school, don't come to this trap house. Like, I was like, damn, let me go to school. So I started going to school, but I was like on some shit like, see, before I said I was gonna graduate early, and my friends would laugh in my face because I was so bad. They'll be like, you graduate early? Like, I'm not dumb, hold on. So I just kind of stuck to that. Like, when I went back, I was like, all right, I need to graduate early because I ain't trying to be in school no more. Either I'm gonna graduate or I'm gonna drop out. So when I went in, I just really started putting in work for real. Like, I was like, give me all my papers so I can get my grades up. Like, I got all my grades up. I got kicked out again because I almost got defiant. But they let me back because the principal was like, she got all her grades up in like a week. She only been here a week and she got all her grades up. So I had all Fs. It was all up to like Ds and Cs. And he was like, she was really focused for real. So they let me back, working. Basically, I just graduated early, did what I needed to do, and graduated. And I graduated with my other older brother, so it was kind of lit, you feel me? But I got out of there real quick. Had to go. Yeah.
Okay. You want to speak on how you started rapping? You want to get into that?
Yeah, how I started rapping. You know, I just always was rapping. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I used to play around. I was like that annoying friend or sister, like, cause I used to be around all guys, so I was a little sis. I was that annoying little sis that always just rapping. Like, we just be walking, I'd be like all the time. Like, sometimes I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just rapping. And then they'll get so annoyed by that shit. I used to call myself T Herbo. Okay. I used to be like, yeah, T Herbo, my brother, like, we look exactly like twins. So I used to be like, we T Herbo twins in this bitch. He'll be like, bro, stop calling me that shit, bro. Like, dead ass. These niggas be laughing and shit. I be like, bro, we T Herbo twins, don't ever fucking play. Like, he be like, bro, no, stop. That shit is embarrassing. Like, but then I need my own identity. Like, I'm like, MiaMoney, you feel me? So I started calling myself MiaMoney, and I won't like fully embracing it yet. But like, my mom would even get around our family, be like, she rap, her name MiaMoney. This one I'm like 14, like, wow. So I'm like, nah, I ain't nah. You feel me? But eventually, like, I used to always be on the bus, like, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Like, it'd be rapping. Used to be in school, my friend do the beats, and I'd be like, yeah. Like, just be spinning, the whole cafeteria would get quiet. And they'll just be like, okay, like, so like, I always would be playing with it. It's just, one day, my brother and his friend was like, bro, you always playing, spit some real shit. So I was like, all right. So I just looked in the sky and started freestyling. And I paused and I was like, y'all heard that shit? Bro, that was hard as a bitch. Don't fucking play with me, bro. They was like, nah, you did do that shit, though. You did do that shit. Then, like, I would just always be rapping and people would always be like, why don't you rap for real? Why don't you take it serious? And at first I used to be like, nah, because everybody want to rap. I ain't trying to rap because everybody trying to rap, bro. That shit annoying, like, especially because, like, I really be like rapping all the time, so it's gonna be annoying trying to rap with everybody trying to rap. Yeah. So eventually, like, I was rapping so much, everybody just knew me as like the girl who always rapping. Like, parties, the fucking speaker fuck up, they'll be like, shit, Mia, spit some. Like, and I'd be like, damn, hold on. Like, and that's when I was freestyling for real. When I was younger, I used to freestyle a lot, so I used to just go like all the time. I'll be in the car spitting. Like, if I be sad, I'll play a beat. Spit. Like, I'll be going through my shit, spitting. Like, when I was homeless, shit, crackheads and shit used to be like, yes, you in there rapping. I used to be in my car just rapping. They were like, hold on, go ahead, let me hear some. And I go ahead spiffing on. They be like, you better go ahead, girl. You better, like, they used to turn me up. Like, they used to like, man, let me stop playing. So I was like, I'm going to rap, but I'm going to wait till I'm 18 because I know I be rapping about cussing and all that extra shit.
That's smart. No, people don't think like that.
See, I was like on some shit like, my mama always told me respect my elders. So I'm like, I don't want to be 15, 16.
Cussing.
Bitch, nigga, da-da-da-da, pop out with that. Like, I won't trying to be on that type shit. Nah. Because at the end of the day, I always carry myself with a certain type of respect at the end of the day. So, but eventually, see, somebody reached out to me, was like, well, no, he said he wanted to manage artists. His name A.O. Prince. That's who I started with.
Okay.
So he basically hit me up. Well, I hit him up. He basically hit me back and was like, okay, you going to take it serious? I'm like, yeah, give me 2 months. I'm ready to be 18. I'm going to come back. So as soon as I hit 18, I came back. Boom, he was like, all right, I'm going to put you in the studio, get a song started. Like, got my first song. He put me at a show. He was like, I'm not going to be able to make it. So I was in that bitch by myself. I was scared as a bitch. I'm stiff. I'm like...
Did you have any songs out yet?
I had one song. I didn't drop it yet, but I was like...
You just performed it?
Yeah, I was so scared, stiff as a bitch, but I needed that. Like, he was pushing me to perform every week. Okay. And at first, I was so stiff, but I started getting looser, started moving, crowd started turning me up, you feel me, like, getting lit with them. So I really needed that. That really started my performing, for real. Like, so after that, like, I started getting known around the city as an artist because there weren't a lot of female artists then. Like,
I remember.
Yeah, niggas, that's why niggas was fucking with me because they'll be like, you like one of the only female artists that's taking that shit serious. Like, it ain't a lot. You feel me?
When you came out.
So I was going hard with that shit. Like, people was knowing me then. Like, they was like, I'll go to 6 Points. They be like, ain't you that girl that rap? And I was like, don't rap with me. Like, so it started, coming together. Like, it started, building slowly. He got my first music video. I did a singing song, a little sad song, because I was like, I know I'm a gangster rapper for real.
Yeah, and I remember that because at first you had all this, like you said, it was gangster music, and then I saw that, and I was like, yo, she versatile.
Yeah, I was like, I got to switch it up for him real quick, because I know I'm going to be on that rah-rah shit all the time.
Right.
So, that's how that really came upon. Like, I started slacking, as an artist, when you first start doing music, and you start getting that first little bit of clout, you feel me, that first love, you think that you got that shit in the bag. Like, I'm thinking all I got to do is rap and perform. I got this shit. I already, you feel me? I'm a like to make it. Like, I already, you feel me? I thought I was solidified already. I started slacking, like, you feel me? And it's crazy because how I knew this shit was really meant for me because God always put me in rooms, you feel me? Like, when I had met Juice WRLD. When I met Juice WRLD, it was just crazy because that's when I started really slacking with my music because my house caught on fire. So, like, I'm homeless and shit, but I'm still holding my shit together, still out here thugging, trapping, whatever, doing my thing. Right. But I fucking get in contact with one of G Herbo people, and he like, I'm in Richmond right now. He was like, pull up to the show. He was like, I'll get y'all the VIP passes. Well, we went in that bitch. This before he even started, he gave us a little whole background stage pass, take us a tour of the whole, I think it's like the stadium over there. Like,
what venue?
I have no clue. I think it's like.
Is it the National?
I know it's down there.
Is the National?
Yeah, the National joint. It's the big joint because I know it had the balcony. We was on the balcony part watching. That shit was packed. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was packed. He sold that bitch out for real. Right. But just like to be able to meet like me, our average person probably taking it like, oh my gosh, I'm backstage. Me, I took that as like seeing how they operate. Like I was like, I need this. This how I'm gonna have my team. You feel me? Like, cause I seen how they was operating. Like G Herbo really had all his niggas really, you feel me, lining shit up, setting up the shows and shit, making sure Juice WRLD they artists, so that he making sure that they make sure he's straight and got everything lined up as a food, shirts, everything, merch, all that shit. We sat there for the meet and greet and everything. Wow. Like we was just sitting there watching there for everything. And me, I took that as, okay, this is what I'm gonna be doing in the future. That's why I need to see this right now. Cause this how real it is, you feel me? Like this how it is on the background scene. And it's a lot of shit with the music, it's like a facade, you feel me? Cause if you in it, you don't look at shit like how the outsider is gonna look at it. Like certain shit might excite other people, that shit don't excite me because I know, you feel me? Like I'm already knowing how the shit go, you feel me? It's all really a facade, it's entertainment. Like, so me being me, like, I just took that shit in and I was like, okay, even when I met Blueface in fucking 2018.
Wow.
I met him in Atlanta on my birthday, and I was just like, I just want to spit something for you. You feel me? Like, I rap for him, and he was like, oh yeah, you a rapper for real. Like, he was like, yeah, keep going. He was like, bro, yeah, you gonna go up off that shit.
Right.
Like, that, I don't take that shit lightly, because it's just like, you know how I mean these people, you feel me? Like, and I don't want nothing from them. I just want to tell them I'm a rapper. So when in the future they could say, oh yeah, I remember her. I seen her on the way up. You feel me? Like, I don't want nothing else. Like, that's why Mad Juice WRLD died. R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Yeah, he was that nigga for real. He was doing that shit. He turned up.
You got to meet him?
Hell yeah.
You talked to him?
I'm mad because I had a picture with him and everything, bro.
Word?
And I hit shawty girl who was with me because I had one person with me who got to come. And I was like, you got that picture? She was like, hell nah, bro. All these phones niggas done went through. I'm so mad. I'm going to find that bitch one day because I was like, I'm going to get on my computer, see if I can get my iCloud and shit.
Right.
Because that was a legendary picture, you feel me? When I make it, I really wanted that bitch, you feel me?
Yeah.
But other than that, though, like, it's a blessing for real. Like, I just take note of, like, what they be doing because, like, a lot of this shit is just business. Like, music, people think being a rapper is so easy. No bullshit. Like, they think all you gotta do is get lit and have a type of... the whole time, this shit got a whole business side to it for real that you gotta really, like, understand or you gonna get chewed up. That's just what it is. Like,
you better know the business. I'm learning it now. You know, managing artists and trying to be A&Rs. It's rough, man.
That shit is a lot. It's really a lot. And me trying to manage myself, so I'm already knowing. That's why, like, I was looking for a manager at first.
Yeah, I remember.
But now, so many people is telling me too, like, you don't need a manager. Like, you good, don't, da-da-da-da. But, see, I want a manager because I don't like talking to people for real. I'm not good at texting. I'm not good at replying. I'm not good. I be late to shit. People be like, oh, you never hit me back. And I be feeling bad. Because, like, I don't be trying to use the wheelchair as an excuse, but I do a lot, even more now because of the wheelchairs. So it's like, I be having to remember, and I only got 2 hands, so I got to do everything. Then I got to reply back to a motherfucker. Then I got to remember to do this shit over here. Then I got to remember, I hate texting anyway. My friends know I do not like texting. Like, you got to call me for real to really talk to me. Like, so, and that's why that's why I said I'm going to probably get a little assistant or something, like, or co-manager. That's what I wanted, a co-manager, so I could still manage myself and just have somebody on the side who could still line shit up for me.
Right.
Because, like, I feel like as a woman, you know, it's kind of hard talking to people for real. I ain't even gonna lie, it'd be hard, especially me being me. People be all up in my face, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like,
you're famous, man. I keep telling you that you're famous.
I be like, and I appreciate the love and support, but it's just sometimes people be ODing. And they'd be like, all right, you know, calm down a little bit. Like, at times people then almost flip me out my chair and some more shit. Yeah, because they be getting a little too excited. Like, man, it's like, calm down. Like, you know. Like that. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not even, to me, I'm like, I'd be so surprised. This shit's still new to me. I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm not even like, you feel me?
Right.
So I'd be like, relax. But I understand that people fuck with my story so hard. It's not even just the fame type shit. People really just fuck with me. So, like, they do be on some, like, you feel me? I don't even, like, say fan shit. I really be on some, like, connecting type shit because people can relate. Like, it's a lot of people that's walking that still hit me up and be like, you really just motivate me to go harder, you feel me? And that's what I really feel like I'm here for real. I feel like since I got in this situation, God put in sense what I was trying to do for real. I always said I'm gonna get rich and save lives. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Right. But I feel like this is like reading them comments in Dirty Glove Jump, they was like, oh, she got the potential to save lives. Like, she really could be like the person that changed the world. I'm like, they really looking at me like that, like, whole time. But for real, I got a lot of people in my life that look at me like that. Like, that's close. Like, I'm always the one that they know they could call and I'm on the way. Like, ain't no questions asked. So it just makes sense that, you feel me? Like, I got put in that position to help people for real. Like, I'm glad I could do that shit because when I got in my chair, I ain't feel like I really had nobody I could really talk to for real. And I know it's a lot of people like that, and this shit is a hard situation. But it's like, once you...
Speak on, I didn't mean to cut you off. Can you speak on how you got in the chair?
How I got in my chair? Well, long story short, but long story.
I know the story, but the people don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was driving. See, people get the story so misconstrued because they hear a girl crashing late night, they think automatically she was drinking and I wasn't drunk. Like,
working, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was fully aware. It was just when people don't understand unless you, like, I remember one time my cousin, she started dancing. She was like, how you get tired like that on the road, cuz? And then after a while, she like, I understand what you be saying. Like, how when your body giving out on you, that shit is a different type of tired. So as I'm trying to drive home, and, you know, a friend was supposed to drive home, but she had left.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so, you feel me? And I ain't mad at her, you feel me? People fuck up. People, you feel me? I only was mad because she gave me her word to drive home because she was with me and living with me. So she knew, like, so many nights before I needed her to drive home, but she would always get drunk. So I'd be like, you know, I can't keep doing this every night. You feel me? I'm getting too tired. Like, this shit is wearing me out. So that's the only reason I was really mad at her, because I'm like, man, you ain't hold your end of the bargain. You feel me?
And you was coming from Richmond to...
I was coming from Portsmouth to Richmond.
Right, yeah, 757 Richmond. Okay.
So, and I already knew before we left Richmond, I was like, if you're going to get drunk, we don't need to go out there. We don't need to go out there if you're going to get drunk, because I cannot drive home tonight, and I'm telling you that shit. She's like, you got my word. I'm going da-da-da. You want me to drive there? I was like, no, I'm going to drive there so you can drive back. You feel me? So her leaving over, you know, petty reasons, which was really just smoke. That's why it's a really weird situation for real, because it wasn't an argument for real, but later on she hit me up and, you know, let me know she was pregnant and she felt like her hormones as well, because she was like, I was tripping. I don't know why I was tripping so hard for it, because we had that was like my sister. So we had real arguments before, but it was just in that situation. And me being me, I know her, so I know, like, the shit was kind of off. But not only that, it was like, I know what she was just coming from, like, you know, what she was just going through, past relationships and all that shit. So I understand a little deeper, you know, than other people. So I did forgive her, you feel me? Of course, because nobody gonna understand you in somebody else's relationship but you. She apologized, of course, but that night, though, I did need her to drive, though. I ain't gonna lie. And I said that shit. But when I was driving, I pulled over like 3-4 times. See, I was driving from, 9
p.m.?
Yeah, 9 p.m. because I ain't go dance because I was like, I might as well go home because I ain't ready to go dance and I'm tired. Yeah. I ain't even hit the blunt, no nothing. I ain't drink no liquor, none of that shit. I just tried to drive. I pulled over and tried to sleep. By the time I started driving in, it was like 3. Okay. So I was already kept pulling over to sleep anyway, but it was just not working. Like, so when that last time I was driving, I was 20 minutes away and I drifted to the side, and when I woke up, the things on the side that woke me up, and I jerked the wheel. It's just I jerked the wheel too hard, and it was raining, so the traction broke. Jesus and that's Christ. That's why I'd be like, yeah, I was asleep, but I woke up in time. It's just the rain and the traction and the way I jerked it
at one time.
Yeah, it just started spinning crazy, like, you feel me? So when it started spinning, everything just went black, and that's when I woke up in the woods. Like, and I was just like, I thought I was waking up in bed. I ain't even gonna lie, I did not think I was in the woods. The first thing came to my head when I woke up, I blinked a few times. I was like, I'm in the fucking woods. I'm thinking, you know, I'm in the room. Then I'm like, you know, it gotta be me. That's all I said for real. I was like,
you was dreaming.
Yeah, like, I was just like, you know, it's always me. I ain't really tripping. I was very calm in that situation. Like, I think I was more calmer than the average person would be. Cause like, I done been through so much shit now. I'm like, you know, it gotta be you. That's how I took it for real. I was like, it's always you. So it don't need, but I felt like it had to be me. Cause I feel like nobody really around me could have really took it the way I would have took it. You feel me? Like, I kind of took it straight to the chin. Like, I was like my dad came in there crying, R.I.P., but he came in there crying.
At the hospital?
Mm-hmm. And he was
how
like,
was you found? Let's get to that.
Oh, so how I was found? See, I was in the woods. Mm-hmm. When I woke up, okay, so I'm waking up. I'm like, it's like a tree stump next to me. Mm-hmm. Trying to pull myself, like, and I can't pull myself because, yeah, and then I'm paralyzed from up here.
Wow.
So, yeah, like, all this shit just dead weight. And once I realized I can't pull myself, I just stopped. Like, cause I was like, I gotta get to the street, bro. I gotta get to the street. And me, I'm not no panicker. I don't ever panic. So I'm like, all right, just stay calm. You paralyzed, okay. And I'm like, just pray. Excuse me. Then I just pray. I'm like, God, I know. Like, cause I always be calling a guy when shit get real. I'm like, I know, guy, you know, I know I'm always hitting you up. Not hitting you up, but I'm always calling on you when shit getting real. But I really need you right now to just send somebody to find me. Like, I just really need someone to come find me. Next thing you know, somebody come with a light. Like 3 minutes later, not even 3 minutes later, like someone come with a light. He like, someone down there, somebody down there. I guess he seen my car on the road. I'm like, my ribs fucked up. So I'm like, me. And like, he come running down the little hill, John. He like, oh my gosh, do you even remember anything? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, I remember everything. I'm like, my name's Mia. I'm paralyzed. Like, I'm paralyzed. That's all I didn't even know what paralyzed meant. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just saying it. Like, I'm paralyzed. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get you help. I'm gonna call the ambulance. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm all right. Ambulance come. I'm just like, I'm really paralyzed. Like, I already knew in my head. Like, I just knew. They ain't have to tell me. So I'm looking at them like, I'm paralyzed, y'all. Like, I'm waiting for them to tell me, like, nah, your body just in shock or something, you feel me? But nah, they like looking, like, they got the sad eyes. Like, that's how I knew it was real. Because the way they was looking at me, like, they was feeling real bad. I could tell, like.
Were you lucky to be alive? Was that how they was looking at you?
Yeah, that's the first thing I heard when I woke up. They was like, I fell asleep in the ambulance and I woke up in the elevator. They was like, I don't even know how she survived that. Like, girl, she a fighter. And I got that tattoo right here on my arm. That was the first words I heard when I woke up. And I was just like, oh, that shit was that bad. I didn't think it was that bad till I saw the car. Then, like, when they found me in the woods, like, all my clothes ripped off. Like, I was fully naked type shit. Like, it was like just laying there straight on I landed flat on my back. So I think that's how my spinal cord got fucked up. So I don't know what I landed on, but I just know my back was fucked up. But when I was in the hospital, I had to figure out a way to contact my mom because I didn't have my phone. And not only that, my mom's phone was off. I was ready to pay her phone bill because we were homeless at that time. So, and really nobody there because the girl who left me, she was the one staying with us. My brother's girlfriend, she was at the room, but my brother's not there. I don't have her number. So I had to get somebody to go to the room, knock on the door, tell her, then try to get in contact with my mom. Then like, it was just extra how to get everybody to get, you feel me?
Stress when you already got
like,
right.
It was just already. So boom, they fucking get in contact with my mom. Mind you, the person who I was on the phone with during my crash, I was on the phone with someone. Like, I already was telling him, like, bro, I don't feel comfortable, da-da-da-da. Like, I feel like I'm about to, da-da-da-da. I was already telling him, like, I got a bad feeling, bro. I'm feeling like I can't do this. So he already was fucked up because he was on the phone when I crashed.
Jesus.
So he was with my mom and shit. I guess they had got together. My mom come in, she like, would you break a leg or something? I'm trying to smile it off and shit. I'm like, no, I'm paralyzed. They ain't even tell me I'm paralyzed yet. I'm just going with that shit. Like, I'm paralyzed. She turned straight back around and started screaming. That probably was the worst part of it all. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, cause her, my mom, me, I'm the wild child. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm the one that's always, I done been stabbed up. She done found me bloody, like, blood all over beds and shit. Like, not no little blood, like, leaking, like, I done always been in the hospital. I'm always, you feel me, fighting. I'm always the one, you feel me, getting into grown men beating me and shit. Like, I'm the one that's always, you feel me, in some wild shit. So I felt so bad because I'm like, damn, I already put my mom through some shit, bro. Like, and this is the last thing I wanted to put her through. You feel me? And I was really, like, trying to take care of her. So I felt really bad. Like, so she turned around. She was just screaming, crying. And I felt so bad. Then she came back. They came in, was like, I got to rush you into surgery because my paralysis was rising up. So I lost, like, this side of my chest. Wow. And they had put me to sleep. Then when I woke up, the doctor was just like, you're never going to walk again. And I was like, you cap. And he was like, excuse me, what? I'm like, you cap. He was like, I was like, you lying. I'm walking. That's dead. Like, he was like, ma'am, he was like, I'm not saying this just to say it because it'd be miracles. And da-da-da-da-da. He was like, but I'm telling you, he was like, the way your injury is set up, he was like, you have the highest level injury on the chart. He was like, which is a Asia AT4, which is, Asia A means completely paralyzed. See, his levels, that's why when people not educated, it's easy to hear like a lot of bullshit. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. That shit is so annoying. I'm not saying I'll never walk again because it's all up to God. You feel me? Right. I believe I am. I feel like they're going to either make something or something's going to happen. I don't know. Right. But See, I can't lie to myself either. Like, I don't know my situation. See, people be like, oh, this person walked again and they was paralyzed from all the way up here and down. But you could be fully paralyzed from your head down and walk again. Right. It's all about the level of the injury. See, it's incomplete and complete. So you could be incomplete or you could be complete. And I'm complete, you feel me? So I can't, like, you touch me, I ain't feeling that shit. Then you got other people that's paralyzed the same injury level, but they're incomplete, and you could touch them, they can feel it. Or they might could kick their leg up, you feel me? Or they might can do, but they still, you feel me? So it's like, people be comparing, like, stories, but one thing they told me in the beginning is, like, don't ever compare yourself to anybody else in the chair, because everybody's situation is different. Like, y'all gonna have different reactions, all that shit. So I never compare myself. I had to stop doing that shit, like looking at other people and thinking I could, you feel me? Because that shit ain't doing nothing, put me in depression. So like, because that's what really gained a lot of traction to my page too. I was going hard with therapy at first. Like I was going real hard with that shit because I just knew I was going to get up again. But once I started like realizing, I started doing my research for one, and I understanding my injury. Once I understood my injury, I was like, oh shit, it's people that's like been paralyzed for like 30 years. And their spinal cord never even bust. My shit bust, you feel me? Like, my shit split in half. Like, they had to put a screw in my back to put it back together. And it's people's who got shot and a bullet might rub against their spinal cord and they're paralyzed for, like, years, 30 years plus. Like, it's people who just hit their shit the wrong way and they're paralyzed for years plus. So, I'm not doubtful saying it's not going to happen, you know what I'm saying? But I also understand, like, I have to prepare myself, too. Like, it might take a long time, you know, because it's not no light injury. But through it all, even if I had to tell myself, like, I'm grateful regardless. Like, I met people who've been in the same situation who can't use their hands, who can't, you feel me, even get up out of bed on their own. And I can do that shit, you feel me? Like, I can see, like, I can hear. I'm blessed. So I don't be really trying to trip too much. Like, yeah, I do miss walking, but I be like, you know, that shit kind of overrated, you know? I like getting carried and shit, you know, princess treatment. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I just want to shout out that before, you know, your injury, I was a fan. So yeah, I just
yes, you definitely was. Yeah. You always been supporting me. That's why I say, like, shout out to you. No bullshit. And anybody else who been supporting me before and actually stuck with me, because that ass, like, that shit mean a lot to me. That let me know that y'all really believe in me. No bullshit. Like, I was ready to give up on this shit when I first got my wheelchair. See, a lot of people don't know. I was really ready to give up, like, with the music shit, because that show, All American, I don't know if you ever seen it.
Yeah, I heard about it.
The girl, her name Tamia, we got the same name. She was a rapper. I fuck with that shit so hard because she had to get her voice back to rap again. Yeah. Same shit, bro. I did not think I was going to do that shit no more because I lost my diaphragm. Yeah. Even now, it's still a challenge for me to rap. Like, that shit is not.
It hurt.
Does like, it don't hurt. Okay, so before when I got my chair, like, I couldn't even cough. Like, they had to push on my stomach for me to cough. You feel me? Like, I'm like, it's easier for me to, like, catch pneumonia and shit because my, like, breathing ain't as heavy. Like, I'm not taking big-ass breaths, you feel me? So, like, even when I cough and sneeze, like, my friends make fun of me because they be like, what the fuck was that? And I be like, all right, not too much. Y'all know I ain't got too much in me, you feel me? So, like, I had to learn how to get that aggression back in my voice for one. Then, like, I'm used to going to the studio and straight running it through. Like, I had to learn, like, okay, I need to start punching in so I can actually take those breaks. Full breaths. Yeah, like, I had to learn. Then, at first, when I got in my chair, see, it's something called automatic dyslexia. It's like when you start sweating and you start getting dizzy. When you get in the chair, your body has to get used to it. Right. So, sometimes sitting in a chair for a while, you'll start getting, like, dizzy. Like, that's so true. When I first, like, my first time going to the studio in my chair, Fredo Dash, free him. He a rapper from Southside.
Shout out to Southside.
Yeah, Southside, you know. He hit me up, was like, bro, come get in the studio, bro. You tripping, like, you ain't been, da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, fuck that shit. And people was hitting me up randomly, like, bro, is you not doing music no more? Like, because you ain't been posting, da-da-da-da.
Looking for you.
Yeah, like, so that was making me like, damn, maybe I do need to, you feel me? But I was like, fuck that shit. Because I was like, when I feel like, I took a break from rapping before my car accident. So I felt like I was whack now. Like, I was like, because I was slacking. Like, I was supposed to go to shows and I'm sleeping in cars because I was doing too much. I was missing shows. I'm not in the studio like I'm supposed to. I'm not rapping like I'm supposed to. And one thing about a craft, if you're not doing it, you got to get good by doing it. You feel me? So I started slacking. So when I definitely wasn't feeling myself, I was like, ew, I feel like my rapping not the same, not as hard as I was. My aggression not the same. I'm feeling that shit. But he was like, come to the studio. They came carry me down some steps, got me in that bitch, and it was a struggle. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Dang.
I was in that bitch trying to rap. I'm getting lightheaded and shit, ready to pass out, sweating and shit. Like, it was so hard just to lay that verse down. I did it though. And he was like, so you performing it tonight? I'm like, performing? I'm like, performing? I don't know. But I ended up performing it, and then I just started going straight forward from there. Because people was like, bro, when I hear you rap, it's like, I believe you. You feel me? Like, I believe what you talking about. Like, people was fucking with me. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and start back taking music serious. But I had to really train my body to, like, get used to rapping and shit. But they said it's therapy, too. Like, rapping is therapy because it helped with my breathing. So it was like, I guess it's a career that's therapeutic, too.
Yeah,
you know?
And it turned out good because, like you said, like, it kind of shot you up because, the chair aspect of it.
Yep. You know because people like, first, people deadass be sleeping on me. Like, I've been in so many rooms, they be like, I was not expecting that. And I'd be like, y'all think I can't rap? Like, DJ Scream said the same shit. He was like, I'm not gonna lie, none of us was expecting you to come in here like that. And I was like,
shout out Scream, man.
Yeah, I'm like, what, for real? He was like, you're the first female. And he named, like, some females that are already, like, mainstream, like, high. He was like, you're the first female to ever come in here. He was like, you're the first artist, fuck female, to come in here and just run it straight through. Like, everybody always got to redo, make an excuse, go hit the blunt, and da-da-da. He was like, you came ready and just spit that shit. He was like, and we was surprised because we ain't gonna lie, we thought you was ready. I was like, I thought I was gonna be trash. I fucking playing, like, I really rap, like. Right. But, I just got to wake people up. I think I got nicer in my chair, so people be thinking I'm sweet and shit, all innocent and shit. So
that is true, though. I
got nicer.
Because it was like your music, it was aggressive, but it's like, I don't know, maybe you came off as aggressive, but now, see, like a sweetheart. But
everybody say that. They be like, I don't see you doing that stuff. I be like,
you used to.
Yeah, and then now I look at shit different. Like, I carry myself as a brand. You feel me? I'm not trying to be, it's all cool. People, I don't want to be known as that because I did that shit. You feel me? I was known my whole life in my city like that. Yeah. I like to be seen as a growing woman now. Like, you feel me? Because
that's dope.
I was a little nigga, you get what I'm saying? And that shit cool. I'm like, everybody want to be gangster now. So I'm like, they can have that shit. Yeah. I already done did it. You feel me? Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I ain't out here trying to kill nobody. None of that shit. Yeah. I just know when I handle my business, and that's just what it is. Other than that, I don't know. Everybody want to be hard now. I don't know why. I said that shit in my song. I said, bitches turn gangster in 2019. You feel me? Yeah. But I don't know. It's just me personally. I feel like I still believe in growing to be a woman, having a family. I'm trying to settle down. I'm trying to, you feel me, be a real woman. I ain't trying to, I get gangster when I need to, you feel me? That's always going to be in me, you feel me? But I ain't trying to, when you come from a certain type of, you feel me, environment and shit, you're not trying to still live in that your whole fucking life. That's I'm like, everybody want to get gangster now that they're grown. What happened to,
that's you feel me? That's how you can tell they not from it.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's cool and all. I feel like I don't have to put on an image, like, none of that shit. I'm just me, and motherfuckers gonna fuck with that shit. And they real recognize real, and that's why I feel like that interview went how it went, because
you talking about the
Dirty Gloves joint, because it's just like real recognize real for real. Like, I ain't going there, and that's what he said. He was like, well, you was confident, and then you came in here like, you feel me, yourself. You won't trying to put on a little image, none of that shit, faking none of that shit. I was just like, bro, because real shit. Me, my story is enough for real. Like, before the chair, I've been through some crazy shit. So, like, I'm humbled enough. I ain't trying to, you feel me, prove shit to nobody for real. That they can go ask the city about the shit. You feel me? Like, I'm good off that shit.
Right.
Trying to change shit.
I feel you. So I want to get into who is MiaMoney listening to, like, right now? You mentioned
that's like the hardest question
when you was young that you was T Herbal, so you definitely a Herb fan.
I'll always be a Herb fan, even when he lets me down sometimes.
Yeah, he let me down too. Shout out Herb though. But
yeah, shout out Herb. You my nigga, always will be. But I'm sorry, but you know how I feel about, write your name and ball like I Kobe. Like, I was going hard for her, bro. Like,
yeah, me too.
So I'm already knowing.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
So you had to be there in that era for really to
understand it, to grasp it.
And when they be trying to play him, he don't rap on beat. I be
Yeah.
like, don't fucking play with this man. He really is a monster on the track. Like,
no, they be playing with him.
They be playing.
It hurt my soul. But
I do listen to him still. I don't listen to all his new shit. Like, I wouldn't even be able to tell you for real. Like, for real, I feel like now I don't have favorite artists no more. I feel like the music's not as like.
Is that because you are an artist?
And I said maybe it is because of that. Because now, like, I understand the background of it. You feel me?
Right.
So I feel like now it's hard for me to grasp on the rap as much as I used to. Like, now I like listening to, not singing, but like, I like R&B singing. Like, I like pain music for real. Like, I like shit I can relate to. I feel like everybody trying to put on that gangster persona. Some of the songs be hard. Yeah, I be fucking with it. You know, I'm always going to rock with it a little bit with the gangster shit. But some of the shit just be like, all right, y'all just talking now. Like, bullshit for real. Like, this shit is like, I like hearing pain music. So it's like, I still be listening to Dirk, of course. Young boy, like, it's been hard for me to listen to him because I like his old shit more than his recent shit. I haven't even really been bumping that shit because his old shit been hitting different still to me. Like,
I agree.
Baby, like, I be fucking with some of his, I be fucking with Baby more, I notice, on his features. Like, but I be fucking with Baby. I like his songs, but it's like, ain't really been having nothing that really been having me in a chokehold. Ain't nobody really been having me in a chokehold with music lately. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's how it been with me too.
Yeah, like, it's not hitting. Like, even ESTG new John, his song was hard, but his last John was way harder. You feel me? Like, that John was turned. Like, but you know, as an artist, I understand though. Like, especially you got to be consistent with music. Different feelings bring out different songs. So it's like, yeah, you got to be consistent, but sometimes you just got to write a song. It don't matter what you feeling because that's your job at the end of the day. Versus some songs hard because you was feeling in that moment, whatever you was feeling, and you just did it. And then it be the songs you don't expect. Because I know my song, like that whistle shit, I did not like that fucking song.
You didn't like that song? It was fine.
I did not fucking like that song. I was like, bro, they really fuck with this shit? Like, out of all my shit, they fuck with this? Like, but they really fuck with that. Still to this day, people still be like, bro, that shit is so hard. Like, and I was like, I guess, but I wish I could push it more. I ain't gonna lie, but
then you did a Play for Keeps song too.
Yeah, people was fucking with that shit. People in Ohio was really fucking with that shit for real. My niggas out there was like, bro, they fucking with you out here.
So you was listening to like L.A. Capone and all?
Yeah, that's all I could say. People be comparing me to Chicago, and I be weak because I be like, I ain't trying to be like Chicago, but I have a friend who out there. She says like the type of females out there, I give off that type of vibe because they kind of like aggressive, but they like got good mindsets. Yeah. So I don't know, but I always fucked with my Chicago. Like, even still now, I think on my roster is more Chicago rappers than any rappers. Like, Chicago rappers, that ass be hard as a bitch, and they don't all sound the same. That's why it be hard. Like, they don't all sound the same. They all come in their own way, and you feel me? Like, Richmond, I really be trying to fuck with my city with the music. I'm not gonna lie, but it's hard because I don't understand what the fuck they be talking about. Like, that, and it all be sounding the same. Like, some shit, it just be like, it be like I can say it's hard, but I can't say I listen to it. That's why I'm just a supporter. I don't have to listen to your shit to support you. Like, I don't even have to listen to that. I'm just gonna drop some fire. That's just how I am. Or I might repost it. Like, I ain't gotta really listen. But the city, it do be hard. I can say one thing about that nigga Fredo Dash. He's one nigga out here I can say I can listen to though. Because his shit don't sound, he sound like himself. He don't sound like he trying to bite a wave. And he actually could spit. There was a couple like Brody, I was fucking with some of his shit. Rio Rax. Fucking with his shit, R.I.P. Shit, Low Key Ounce. Shit, it was a few niggas I could, you know, bop to, you know. I'd be like, okay, this shit hard. Like, but it'd be hard for me to like grasp onto a lot of shit with my ears, cause
did you feature with anybody recently? Did you do something with Lil Ray?
No, me and Lil Ray still has yet to do nothing. Don't ask me why, ask her. Because I've been said I'm ready. That's fire. Yeah, I've been ready. Ask her, don't ask me.
And we had Low Key on the show, and Low Key said you've been rocking with him too.
For a Low Key Ounce?
No, Low Key, the LGBTQ rapper, Low Key.
Yes, I know you're talking about. I definitely, I think she's hard. I think she's definitely, she putting on for the LGBT. Right. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know she was LGBT. She looked better than half these bitches out here. I was like, that's
Yeah.
Oh, that made me fuck with her even harder. I was like, okay, hold on, because like my slow ass, I ain't even know. Like, you feel me? But she's hard. I fuck with her. I fuck with the females. I can say I'm rocking with the female harder than the niggas out here. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
So who you rocking with?
I'm rocking with all the females for real. Like, all the females got my support. Shit, down to
R&B artists.
See, the R&B artists, I ain't really too woke on them. I'm
gonna put you on to
Yeah, I was already saying, I'm not really too woke. I know all the rappers, though, for sure. All the rappers, I know. Down to the Petersburg.
Okay.
What's her name? AC Sade. Okay. Fucking.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I just did a song with her. I got on her song.
I reposted,
Yeah. Who else? Nady, K-Stacks, they doing their thing. The Not For Real going up. Yeah, they definitely doing their thing.
I need them on the show.
Who else? Shit. Let me see that girl. What's her name? Star. She from Southside.
She from Southside.
Yeah, she hard. You feel me? It's a few others. Like I fuck with the female scene. The females got my support. I feel like the females is what's gonna break out Virginia the hardest. You feel me? Because right now females just on fire. And one thing about the females out here, we all sound different. Like, we don't sound like we biting each other wave. Everybody got their own story. Everybody got their own, you feel me, voice. So, shout out to the females out my city. Y'all doing y'all shit. Keep doing y'all shit. And don't stop y'all shit.
What about the producers?
Producer-wise, right now I've been fucking with RBA Genesis.
Okay.
He produces majority of my music right now.
So that's your main producer right now?
Yeah, right now that's my main producer. I fuck with him. Y'all can RBA Genesis.
Okay.
Key Money.
Okay.
Key Money. Mondo.
Okay.
Mondo made it. K-Dro, I have not got a beat from him yet, but we supposed to be locking in. It's a few. I'm getting a different type of respect from my producers now. You feel me? Because I'm understanding how they be getting played and shit, and I don't like shit like that. You feel me? Like, so all I gotta say to my producers is keep doing y'all shit. Make sure y'all get y'all points. If y'all want to negotiate, but make sure y'all get y'all points and y'all write credentials and shit. You feel me? Just do y'all shit. Shout out to the producers in the city. Because they be getting dicked over for real. Like, a lot of people be thinking our engineers and producers are supposed to do everything for free. And it's like, making a song is not just the artist. Because you can go record that shit, and that shit, it could sound good. But the engineer mixing that bitch is what's going to make it sound great. You feel me? It was what's going to make it sound what needs to be done. The 808s, the all this, like the right template for your voice. All that shit matters. But people be trying to, I respect our engineers and producers, but shout out to them. They know I fuck with them hard out the city.
Last thing we're going to do in closing, we're going to talk about, you said you had a difference in management. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can.
And then you moving to Atlanta, so yeah, go ahead.
Well, so what, you want me to explain? Yeah, just the managing?
Yeah, talk about it.
Okay, like managing my life or managers?
The managers, you just
okay.
Changed it up.
So, really, I ain't gonna talk down on them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, that type. But I'm always gonna keep it 100. I'm all for, having a team and supporting shit, but I'm all for doing my team right too. You feel me? If we're supposed to be a team, I'm all for doing things the correct way, especially if we're doing it the business way. Like, the street way is cool and all, but when people fail to realize when you're doing music, you're putting a lot of money into yourself before somebody put money into you. You feel me? So I got my name up by myself already. Yeah, you might invest in me here, but I still need, even if it's a small portion, my small portion. You feel me? Like, I don't care if it's 2%, 3%, 10%. Give it to me. You feel me? If you're investing in me, you're already getting a majority of the portion. Right. You feel me? So that was kind of the issue right there. And then giving my producer his credentials, like, it was like more of an issue than what it should have been. Like, it was like, all right, what is your, you feel me, end goal here? Because my rest of my life, I need to be, and my kids' life need to be getting paid off my music because you invest in me, yeah, but this might not be the song to go up. But whatever song do go up, all my old shit is gonna go up, and I'm gonna need all that back in. You feel me? And he was more on some shit like, I'm gonna look out for you. You think I'm not gonna look out? You might look out and give me $100K. Thanks. Well, when that's gone, what am I going to do? You feel me? Like, you going to be getting paid for the rest of your life off my shit. Yeah, you invested in me, but I deserve to get paid too for the rest of my life. Like, so it's like, that's my pension. You feel me? I need that. Like, that's what I'm doing it for. You feel me? Not for the money, but so I can set my life as a career, like, with this shit. So it just was like the disrespect that came behind it. I had to like just really just let bygones be bygones. Cause like I won't even really come in crazy. I won't come in crazy at all for one, because this is business. It's like, it's just nothing personal at the end of the day. But I moved to Atlanta. We was still as like working together. It just when the music it's time to drop and stuff, it wasn't being dropped correctly, and the splits wasn't being splitted correctly. So I had to let that go, or they let me go, whatever, because they didn't want to do it the correct way. And yeah, but now I'm fully back alone, independently doing this shit.
Yes, so find you a manager, man. We gotta get her a manager. Man.
Yeah, but like I said, even
you don't
like
even want one, right? You said a co-manager.
Co-manager, you feel me? Assistant, co-manager, one of the two. Really, I just want someone who's gonna really line my shit up correctly. Okay. Cause like I do it, yeah, but it'd be a lot for me because I gotta be the one to go there too, you know. And I gotta set up everything around it to go there. Like I gotta set up every little thing for one. So it's like I can't put my focus on something else and have somebody else do it and think it's gonna get done. I gotta make sure I get to everything. So which is. It's not bad, because at the end of the day, like, I'm learning, you know, a lot. But as I said before, just like the first scheme, like, what's meant to be is not, what's meant to be is meant to be, what's not is not. God gonna line me up in the right way I need to. But as an artist, as any artist, like, if you feel like something's not, you feel me, genuine, like me personally, I move off genuine shit. Like, I feel like if we're doing business together, genuinely, you should just want to give somebody what they rightfully deserve. It shouldn't even be, you feel me? And I don't do like I said, my engineering producers like that. So I want to make sure like I have a team that understands the business and, you know, don't want to do nothing to get me no lawsuits and nothing to backfire on me. You feel me? So I want a team, but I want the right team. Like, I'm not like greedy for like, fiending for a team. I'm just gonna wait till God really send me somebody who believe in me enough to know that we can do this. Like Scarlett, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out Scarlett.
She got a nice team. I see that shit. I watched her from the bottom. Whoever her manager doing his shit, that bitch is on everything. I'm talking about the shows, fucking interviews. You feel me? And that's kind of like how I want. You feel me? Someone who can line it up for me, so I can just go get here and here. You feel me? But it's gonna come. I already know. I just gotta, you know, just put in more work, get myself more out there, do what I do best, and just let it all flow. Cause really, it's gonna happen. It's all kind of written out already.
And you moved to Atlanta now, so you Atlanta based now. You out of the city.
Yes, I'm out the city.
So that's dope. How you think the move is gonna affect your career? Like,
I think it's gonna do wonders for me. I feel like God is going, like when I moved to Atlanta for one, I wasn't supposed to move at that time. So it just like God lined it up perfect. Like, cause I was only going for a show. Okay. I was going for an interview. Moolah Moo from Bad Boys Club was supposed to interview me. Okay. So that nigga, yeah, one day I'm gonna throw some at his bitch ass because his bitch ass still owe me money. Damn. Yeah, you can keep that in this bitch. Yeah, Damn. He know what's up. Damn. But yeah, he gonna see me one day. But I went all the way out there for an interview just for him to dick me out my interview. But I ended up doing my Trash Mac interview and never left. I ended up staying for good. Okay. Like, I was like, fuck it.
Just like the vibes out there?
Yeah, and it's like something you can do every day out there. It's always a show. It's always a, you feel me, interview. It's always a podcast. It's always something like going on. Like, it's so, and then people already know me a little bit. I'm like, that's another thing. I'm not like, you know, city famous. You feel me? That's like,
yeah, you big.
Yeah, like, I'm not even gonna lie. And when I go to Atlanta, people don't know me here and there, but every few spots I go to, somebody recognized me. Like, first spot I was staying at, my neighbors knew who I was. They was like, you that girl from Dirty Little Bastard? Yeah. I watched all your shit. I'm like, oh shit, don't fucking play. So like, I already know, like, I just gotta spark that shit out there. You feel me? Basically do the same shit I did here, put myself out there. You know, I went viral out there, so, you know, I just know I gotta put in the work out there, do its best, follow the fucking, you know, process. And just do what I fucking do. It's gonna all pop. It's gonna come together. I can see it. I can feel it. I can taste it.
Okay, dope.
No bullshit.
Well, we appreciate your time. I just want to say I'm proud of you. I seen you from the start, and you just keep going. I'm always support you, and I got you. For sure.
Thank you, C.D.O.T.
For sure.
Appreciate you and appreciate you believing in the artists in the city. You feel me? Like, we need people like you. You feel me? No bullshit. It's hard for us artists. Like, people like you,
right.
Little do you know, we be having them days where we be like, niggas ain't showing me no love.
For real.
Like, and then you got people like you who consistently do, though. Like, so shout out to you for real for, believing in the city and the artists. And what's the podcast called?
It's called the C.D.O.T Talks Podcast. Yeah,
shout out to C.D.O.T Podcast,
yeah,
Talk Podcast.
Yeah.
What we say? Shout out to C.D.O.T Talk Podcast. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Yeah.
Right. And shout out on Birdfield Productions, man.
And Birdfield Productions. Shout out to them. You feel me?
Facts.
Got this shit looking like a documentary and shit.
All right, man. Thank you, Kat. That's it.
Yeah.
That was good, man. Dope.
Was it?
Dope.
I be trying.